Many people don't get long-term benefits from stretching. Becoming flexible is excellent, but the feeling of stretching can cause many problems. So what's wrong with stretching? Lots. Can you get flexible without stretching? Yes. Let me explain. Even the thought of stretching puts many people off doing exercise. Stretching is the point just before pain, which is the point just before injury. Our unconscious body intuitively knows this is not a good sensation. Stretching can put you into mild flight or fight and turn off your immune system. Most stretching stimulates a stretch reflex, which is part of your external defense mechanism. Hence, your stress levels increase and your ability to heal and regenerate reduces. When your body feels a stretch, this usually retards blood flow. I use the analogy of a garden hose, which gets a good stretch when bent in half, but the water will not flow. The most toxic, unbalanced stretch we regularly do is prolonged sitting. Most of us sit for 5 to 15 hours a day. We have overstretched the back of our hips so much that we often don't even notice the feeling. Most of my physiotherapist associates agree that sitting is the new smoking. Get off your chair now. Sitting is ruining your hips, knees, and spine. It is adversely affecting your breathing, blood circulation, and nervous system. Sitting damages your immune, reproductive, and digestive health. Stretching is a loss of physical freedom. The feeling of stretch is that point in your body where you can't go any further safely. Anyone who does martial arts, such as jiu-jitsu, knows the risks of having fully locked elbows or knee joints. If you can't straighten a joint or stretch it any straighter, it is most likely to get damaged. In such situations, there is no freedom to move. Subconsciously, when you feel a stretch, it is the loss of mental freedom. It is not good to feel stretched, but it is valuable to feel flexible in your body and have the space to move in any direction. Physical flexibility gives a mental feeling of freedom. There are many ways you can become flexible without stretching, which are beneficial for long-term health. I've experimented with flexibility for decades and taught thousands worldwide to become more flexible without intense stretching. The secret to flexibility is to refrain from stimulating the stretch reflex. This spinal reflex causes your muscles to tense when you stretch them passively, which is part of your flight or fight response. Most stretching causes overtension of your muscles. For most people, the feeling of stretch is not just feeling the lengthened muscles, but instead muscles that have become lengthened but also tense due to the stretch reflex. The key to flexibility is active movement. Moving actively into positions uses your muscles rather than any external forces such as gravity, one limb pulling another, or momentum to move. This practice builds flexibility without the feeling of stretching, which is a lot more pleasant and a lot less dangerous. It also gives strength to your muscles while remaining relaxed. Active movements allow genuine yogis to move into flexible-looking postures without the feeling of stretching. Active movements also increase blood circulation. Muscles turning on and off as you move of your own volition will pump blood through the body, making your heart not need to work so hard. This method makes you warm, energized, and calm. When working perfectly in a natural state, our bodies could become much more like perpetual motion machines, running indefinitely without fuel. But like any machine, there is wear and tear when you use your body. Many people who stretch or exercise a lot get injured, which can become problematic in their old age, with many joint injuries. But I know many people who have exercised hard during their lives, but lived naturally, who have healthy, pain-free bodies in their later years. We are not machines. Our body can heal and regenerate in a healthy state, free of stress, instead of wearing out like a machine. A healthy body can continually rebuild joints, service its body systems, and live indefinitely. Everyone knows the benefits of going for a long walk every day. Unfortunately, walking works only on a few parts of your body. I can show you ways of moving every aspect of your body gently and effortlessly. You can remove pain and improve flexibility and strength while encouraging healthy blood flow. You can achieve this without any stresses associated with stretching, tightening muscles, over-breathing, or making your heart race. Even when you are still or moving gently, you can be in the zone or flow state of the elite athlete. I have done decades of study with great masters from India, China, Tibet, and other traditional cultures, in conjunction with my understanding as a Western-trained movement-based physiotherapist. My studies enabled me to develop accessible but effective posture, movement, breathing, and mind control techniques. I can tailor-make these practices for any level. The best results come when your practice is like an effortless, enjoyable, meditative dance. Even in stillness, your mind and energy can be flowing in a smooth, dance-like way inside you. In this genuinely meditative state, it feels like you're in a warm bath, being massaged by someone who loves you. You can be pain-free, functional, energized, calm, and grounded. You will have much less need or desire for sleep and food while servicing your body. Then it is so much easier to choose happiness in your life. Mental stress, depression, and trauma can dissolve. With all this as your base, it is so much easier to select your life's purpose and manifest it.